So hey, welcome back. This is my first blog post in a while for my blog at www.everydayvampire.com, and a lot has changed. Initially I started this blog talking about acute intermittent porphyria and how it mixes with keto, being a ketogenic diet. I covered in my videos why keto, high fat, Atkins, or any of those can be hugely detrimental to your health as a porphyria patient. All of that having to do with the metabolic process in your liver and forcing your body to use fat for fuel, which inherently is not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing in most people. Things like intermittent fasting are in the same vein as they make your liver use fat for fuel, which is great. It causes your insulin resistance to go down. You become better at making energy choices and just kind of functioning. It's supposed to be better for your brain. Not so much for somebody who suffers from porphyria, because your liver is just not designed to cope with it. It's kind of missing pieces and building blocks for it to be a viable choice. Weight loss in general is actually problematic for somebody who has porphyria because of the issue with enzymes and how they break down, and trying to explain it. I've had people ask me, well, why don't you just, well, you could do intermittent fasting. Why, you know, that seems like a great choice. And it would be, except the same gene that tells your body to make fat into fuel is also the same gene that tells your body to make more blood. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that porphyria the problems begin in the blood making process, where your body is flooded with porphyrins. Your liver doesn't excrete enough enzyme in order to process them, and they just flood around your system, causing all sorts of good times and bad skin, liver failure, mental breakdown, you name it, all in good fun, right? So I have changed my diet up, and I think it's actually been quite good. I have switched to a vegan whole foods diet, not a vegan junk food diet, because that's super simple to do. I could eat McDonald's fries and hork down loaves of bread all day, but it wouldn't really get me anywhere. So over the past couple of months, while I've been away, I have stepped up my training. I've been able to. I've had more energy. I've been able to sleep. I've just generally been doing a lot better, and my body composition has changed. My lifts have gotten better. For a while I was attempting to do keto, my lifts, my time in the gym was nearly always just a complete waste of time, because I didn't have the energy to push through and get a good workout. Now, on the other hand, my deadlift's gone from 225 to 295. My bench is back up at 185 when I had gone down to 135. All of those fun things, those base lifts. I'm doing front squats, and I've got mobility issues there, so I can't really brag too much on those. But it's absolutely brilliant to do that. If you have any interest in going into a whole foods vegan diet, and you know the reasons why you should, even just for health, check out a book called How Not to Die, and it covers a great myriad of things, from how not to die from cancer, heart disease, kidney disease, even mental illness, and it's great. It's definitely it's on Audible. Check it out if you have any curiosity. Lots of great studies, lots of great information. If you are still on the ketogenic journey and diet, if you have any interest in intermittent fasting, a fantastic book by Jason Hung I would tell you to check out. He's a nephrologist, which means he's a kidney doctor, and he wrote this wonderful book called The Obesity Code. And it's all about insulin resistance and how that's actually what makes you fat, which is why keto kind of works in line with bringing insulin resistance down, thus your weight drops. But it's about helping you take weight off and keep it off, which I think most people who yo-yo diet and have tried things who get great results, and within a matter of months they're right back where they started. Definitely check that one out. The Obesity Code. They're both on Audible, and they're definitely both worth listening to. If you can stay on your ketogenic journey, that's great. I would suggest, honestly, not a doctor, but if you're doing ketogenic, try to get the majority of your food, your calories, from vegetables. I think a lot of people cheat on keto and just do all of the meats and fats and easy things that we love the taste of, because fat tastes good. Fat is awesome. I love fat. Fat doesn't love me though. However, if you are a porphyria patient like myself, consider switching to a whole foods diet. I'm not saying cut out meat entirely. I'd never convince anybody of that, because there's plenty of others who have tried. It's worked for me. My iron levels are where they should be. My protein levels are where they should be, and that's something that I haven't had in a really long time. So that's enough rambling from me, and I'm not even sure what I'm going to call this video. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make a blog post for it on my website, because I just kind of shot this one off the cuff, checking out to see if I had any messages on my YouTube. So thanks for tuning in and listening to me ramble. Again, the books are How Not to Die and The Obesity Code. Both are great books. Definitely worth checking out. And I will catch you later. Tama.